Here we go. Welcome everybody to the second match in Delcore as the Soviets versus RPG as Oberkommando West. Who will take this game? We will see. RPG's units are a little stuck here, guys. Please don't spoil who the winner of the original game was, since somebody might accidentally click on this video and then figure out who the winner is, and this guy's still stuck. I always hate that when that happens.
Delcore goes for a standard build. Like I always like to go for this build. In my opinion, it's the only one to go. Although you can have some interesting games with
that's not
penal
true.
battalions.
That's not true. The reason Delcore goes support weapons company is because to go the special rifle company means typically going for penal battalions, and penal battalions are a close range unit with flamethrowers, and the shock troops are a close range unit with submachine guns. So you kind of want either machine guns to support your shock troops, or those riflemen, the penal riflemen, to do close combat damage. So you kind of want one or the other, not both, typically.
And it seems like that RPG is going the same tactic with his Kugelwagen over there, and yeah.
It's a good starting tactic, but on this map, I'd say you're a lot more likely to lose. The reason being, both field points are kind of far from the base. You know, neither field point is in a place where one player could very easily take and hold it. You know, both are sort of out of the way.
This commentary brought to you by Viagra. 9 out of 10 conscripts prefer Viagra when fighting in the motherland.
Exactly.
And now we see the first engagement here. That was a nice flank.
He built cover for them. It's like, thank you for the cover.
He's like, oh, thank you. This is really nice. This is gonna be nice for my Volksgrenadiers. Man, I miss some of the quality quotes in the original County Heroes about Volksgrenadiers. This half-track smells like Volksgrenadiers.
This conscript here is going to get wrecked.
Oh, it almost died entirely.
Oh,
it
that
would have
building
died
just
entirely.
rips. Did you see that? That building just fell apart due to some crossfire there.
Damn. You have to imagine how shoddy the building is if it just falls apart due to some crossfire.
Well, I imagine it has to do something with the fact that all these buildings here look like they've been hit by 15 mortar shells.
Actually, yeah. That makes sense.
But as someone who's lived in a place like this before, I will say that all of these buildings here are the only problem with them is they have a lot of spiders in them. A lot of spiders.
Damn Latvia.
Spooky. No, this was in Russia. But
no.
Ukraine.
Anyway, no, not Ukraine. In Russia.
Close to Ukraine.
Not close to Ukraine. What are you, Mr. Easy Big
And here we see that half-track supply truck moving in really close to these victory points again. RPG's gonna wait till he has that crucial amount of fuel.
RPG again going for the long range. I like to see this distinction because Miles, another pretty good Oberkommando West player, likes to go for Storm Pioneers, many Storm Pioneers, and that's a very aggressive strategy, a very very high risk, high reward, because you can really just slaughter entire squads by just blobbing them together. But Volksgrenadiers, a long range, are a little bit more defensive, a little bit safer, but still.
And also, like Delcore planned some. What is that? A mine? Yeah, a mine.
Where?
Very close to the church entrance.
Oh, church entrance. Oh, that's a regular mine. That's not a demo charge. That's just a mine.
Oh. This is gonna be interesting.
And reminds me of the time in Company of Heroes Online that I used to spam incendiary charges everywhere. They were were they a free mine? Yes, they were a free mine for one of the units I had that was only triggered by infantry that kind of was a Molotov effect. It was actually quite strong.
Question is, will they suppress this squad in time? They will suppress it, but not in
they'll
time.
Get away. It'll get away. These conscripts are going up against this Kugelwagen. One squad
they're doing a lot of damage.
They don't actually have anti-tank grenades, so there's no point in them.
They found the.
Yeah, but still, if you infantry spam hard enough, you can easily kill a Kubel.
This is true, but the Kugelwagen is smart. It gets away, it moves away, but this building is a good spot.
Will not repeat his mistake of last round, and he finds the battle group headquarters immediately.
Pootis, what did I say about spoiling stuff?
Well, I think we've gotten to the point in the video where they wouldn't bother. They'd discover, oh, this is the wrong video.
No, man, you never spoil for other videos. People might want to watch. Anyway, whatever. It's not important. What is important, though, is that this particular Volksgrenadier squad is constantly getting reinforced out of this clown car battle group headquarters.
And that grenade didn't do anything.
Nope.
Delcore's gonna try hard here.
did a tiny bit of damage here. If this engineer squad can get a flamethrower pretty quick, which it probably won't because they don't have munitions, they would be able to destroy this battle group headquarters.
Now another what's gonna do is coming.
It'll take
to
some work.
help, and looks like
I would honestly put this mortar here on the point next to the sandbags there, so it can cap and shoot at the same time. Oh, grenade coming in here at the conscripts.
Might do some damage.
They get killed.
Oh
the
my
whole
god,
squad.
the whole squad goes down.
And I
we're
think
pretty
and
low
this
on-
squad is gonna go down.
No.
If
Oh,
he's
will
gonna
this squad
swap
make it?
kills.
Will this squad
Probably.
make it? Will this
They
squad
won't.
make it?
Yeah, it will.
Oh, barely. Those are some of the two
No,
luckiest guys in the world.
they had still enough HP to survive.
Yeah, but still, I've seen in a lot of situations that squad go down. That would
After
have been
6
bad
shots.
loss for the Soviets. 2 conscript squads dead at once.
After 6 shots on the chest and on the back, they still survive. Explain that shit.
Germans
Oh, and it
use,
looks like he's
Well,
making
come on.
aircraft.
They're the men of steel. They do fight for Joseph Stalin.
that mortar is not hitting anything, but these guys are pretty calm, even though there's a mortar shell landing right next to them.
They kind of don't give a shit, like.
They're like, meh,
Eh,
mortar shells. Come on.
It's like,
We've
is,
seen
it,
wars.
is it Tuesday already?
It's like it's always mortar shells. Why can't we just get a nice Panzer shell occasionally? You know, one of those T-34s shooting us. Come on, that's nice.
This mortar is actually getting a little bit cold, so if Delcore moves into this fire, he'll heat up the unit, and he'll cap, and he'll be more accurate. Oh, it's like the perfect thing.
But no, Delcore's not interested in that. He's just having it sit there, slowly freezing to death.
But we'll see,
He
Delcore
likes to
needs to
freeze the
really...
dead, what can I say?
He needs to retake map control here. He's been focusing too much on engaging RPG as opposed to taking the map.
Although, to be fair, if you engage your troops and kill him, then you'll have a pretty easy time taking the map, because Oberkommando West cannot get these units out in a timely fashion to repel. If all of their units are
Volksgrenadiers, which is RPG tends to go for, are pretty cheap and spammable, and he's getting Panzer Fusiliers as well.
Any second now, he's also going to get the Sturmofficer. Because
there
I think he's going... Yep,
we go.
there we
Sure.
go.
So these conscripts are capturing this particular point here. I'd honestly put them in cover here. I don't know why Delcore doesn't like using cover while capping. It's pretty good
I got a question.
move.
How good is Sturm Officer on combat?
Yeah, not very. He's all right. His bodyguard has some okay
He's
stats, but
He's mostly for as a support role to other.
yeah, he's not actually very strong. I mean, his guard is Obersoldaten,
Oh.
as the description says, so they're actually very good. But they're not as good as an Obersoldaten squad on their own. Also,
Nasty damage to that mortar.
yeah, some reinforcements coming in. I think. No, I heard some Uras. Yeah, these guys
Yep,
are
they're
just
coming from the
hurrahing.
road. Oh, that
good,
Molotov
Molotov.
goes down. Oh, well, that squad died. That squad's going to die. It's going to.
He
There it
gets
went.
killed. Those guys are going to get away scot-free. So, machine gun here is trying to engage these Volksgrenadiers. Grenade goes out. It's on negative cover. Will it do a lot of damage? Not enough. Not enough.
Delcore's not doing what you would expect him to
Oh,
do.
but
He's-
RPG cut off the fuel point here by taking this this little connector area there.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good strategy. It's always good to see that kind of stuff happening, you know.
It's always
The-
good to see
cutting
that
off.
feature on maps where it's like, hey, this area is really important. So, you know, it's not important for its resources, but it's important just because it cuts off.
This message brought to you by the Republican Party.
This message brought to you by the Democrat Party. Fuck those guys.
We're kind of trying to not be racist over here, or something like this
Nothing to
shit.
do with race.
Man, I didn't know that the Republican Party and the Democrat Party were racist, man.
I'm not sure.
Man, you know that game World of Lifecraft where you get to pick one of those races? I always love picking, white. They have such good stats.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Plus 10 wealth, white privilege of the bear.
No, please, not the white stuff again.
You pick Asian race plus
Okay,
12
let's
intelligence.
focus on the
Okay,
Yeah,
game.
let's focus
get
on
away
the
from
game.
Okay,
racism.
back to this game.
Back to the game. We see
Yeah,
some
looks
combat
like-
here on
looks
the
like-
Hey
Southwest
guys, do you
Front.
want
The conscripts
KFC
take
or
some
burger?
bad damage. Bad damage. Oh, but the Molotov goes down, and we have an engineer squad coming in. No loss of
Nah, it's
men,
not
but
gonna
loss
do
of
enough.
health.
It's not gonna do enough. It's, I think RPG's a bit ahead here in this game because, again, look at the population.
The shift
look
is
at the
starting
resources.
to the shift is starting to move to the south, which is not that smart, all that smart for Delcore, because he's just leaving that other point wide open to be taken by RPG.
Yeah, this map is pretty challenging. It's hard to defend on this map because it's a very, very wide front. And also,
And
these
now
machine
that
guns
fuel-
are gonna freeze.
now that fuel
they are
is-
going to freeze to death. Yeah, that machine gun is slowly freezing to death. Oh, and he's just leaving it to freeze. It's not going to
it's
fight
just
effectively.
dying. It's going to die.
Oh, he
Oh,
killed.
shit,
He killed the
that was
Sturm
a
killing
officer.
lucky
the Sturm officer
shot.
very
Yeah,
crucial.
he killed the Sturm officer, forcing the units to retreat.
That was a lucky shot.
Ah. Oh, come on. He kills his own
Oh.
guy there. Friendly fire. Blue on blue.
And now the mortar's suffering some bad freezing damage. Will Delcore even get it out of here in time?
You know how I imagine
Yes,
Delcore?
yes, he will. He won't take that much damage from the floor.
I'm imagining Delcore like sending his entire infantry into a suicide mission. Just a little
Delcore is
bit.
not playing optimally here at all. He's
Yeah, that's what you do in 508, Mr. Easy. Send all of